Here we
Hi,
are.
good morning.
That was
Ooh,
weird.
you turned in tonight.
I know. Wow.
What was that?
That was magic.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I guess we should get started.
yeah, let's get started before it gets freaky. What's today?
Okay.
What's up?
Day 52, Cobb, going the extra mile.
All right, let's see what that's all about. Here we
Yes.
go. Okay. Okay, would you like to start?
Okay. Cobb, going the extra mile. How can a small business possibly compete these days against the mega corporations with millions to spend on advertising? By using a form of advertising most big companies seem to have forgotten about. Word of mouth. What is his name? Steve McSerry?
Necessary? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve M. Steve
Yeah.
M is the proprietor of Cobb TV, a curious blend of a television sales service and video rentals. His store is in an affluent section of Greenwich, Connecticut, and serves some of the wealthiest people in the nation. But nearby are the low-income housing developments of Stamford, which means M also serves some of the country's poorest people as well. He treats both groups the same, with warm hospitality, friendly service, quality products, including rebuild models that he personally guarantees for 90 days. Mr. M recalled one customer who lived in one of the low-income housing units in Stamford. The used set she bought failed just 2 days after the 90-day warranty had expired. Oh man, that's terrible. He would have been perfectly justified in sympathizing with the customer, and no more after that. The warranty had run out. But Mr. M doesn't do business that way. He took the set back without question and gave the customer another rebuilt set. It's very nice of him.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Over the course of the next few days, four new customers from the same housing development came in to buy used sets. Mr. M's customer had told all her friends about the honest guy at Cobb TV who goes the extra mile in serving his customers. Word of mouth advertising is far more effective than print ads in my business, Mr. M says. The way you treat one customer can pass on to any number of his or her friends and neighbors, good or not so good. Just do what you think is right for all your customers. And by that, I mean being fair and honest and going that extra step, too. Before you know it, word will get around that your business is a place where people want to come and trade. It really works, and it makes life a lot nicer. If Steve M. had adopted the attitude of a lot of businesses, that is, cozying up only to the affluent customers, he would have lost the business that came along by going the extra mile for one of his poorest customers. Going the extra mile for customers is still the most economical and productive form of advertising. Yet very few businesses seem to recognize this fact. You will automatically differentiate yourself from the competition when you do more than what's expected of you. It's become almost a cliche these days to talk about customer service, yet most businesses really don't deliver on their big promises of putting the customer first. If they did, they would be creating customers for life.
Hmm. A recent experience illustrates this. Where we live, there is an unusual delivery service called Door to Door. The company publishes a selection of menus from a number of the best restaurants in the area. Customers can choose from any one of them, place the order with the delivery service, which in turn places the order with the appropriate restaurant. The door-to-door driver then goes to the restaurant, picks up the food, places it in a special insulated container, and delivers it to your door, piping hot and fresh, all for a nominal delivery charge. It's a family's tradition at our home that every Friday evening we order out from door to door. It's the perfect way to end a long week. Whatever restaurant we choose, the service is almost always flawless. But a few weeks ago, there was an exception. The dispatcher phoned us several times to advise us about the status of our order. But when the food finally arrived, it was more than an hour late. And when the driver came to the door, he said, "There is no charge for your order. I am very sorry I am so late. I just moved here from Iowa and haven't quite learned my way around yet. Next time I'll do better." Of course, we were pleased to have a free dinner, but by the time we'd finished, Marilee and I agreed that the company had gone beyond the extra mile. They had done more than was necessary. We phoned the dispatcher and said your driver was very gracious and apologetic, and the food was fine despite the delay. You don't have to give it to us. We want to pay for it. The dispatcher said, "Nope, what would be unfair? Nope, that would be unfair to you. How about if we split the difference and you pay half the price?"
I don't know if Door to Door has a mission statement or an employee empowerment program or any of the other buzzwords that are popular in business today. I only know that its employees took the initiative to do the right thing in every interaction with an unhappy customer. I also know that we will be door to door customers for life.
I would too, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That
Yeah.
was really nice. So here's some positive action steps for today. Treat coworkers and customers as you would want to be treated. I like that. And when you make a mistake, own up to it and do your best to correct it. Remember, helping others helps you. Wow, that was really a great lesson, going the extra mile. That I like that. That was really good. That was nice of them splitting the difference.
Yeah, it was. That's really good. That really is really excellent customer service and people appreciate that like you just saw. And when you do something that they didn't expect you to do and it's something nice like that, going the extra mile, it's just you won them for life, right? And
Yeah,
the other
it's
one
true.
with the TV set, telling all her friends about it, right? That's what happens because when it's word of mouth, right? And they wouldn't waste their breath telling about you if it weren't worth telling about, right?
Absolutely.
Why
And
would they
that's
waste?
how, you
Yeah.
know, if I went to a great restaurant, I'd call you and let you know. Or when you see a great movie, this is how all of everything
Yeah,
gets. It's
I
like
do that all the time.
telephone, it's like
Yeah.
telephone in the little cup and you
Yeah,
talk in someone's ear. Yeah.
right. I'm excited to tell the good thing about the thing I just discovered, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to share it because it's good.
Well,
So,
let's go out and tell everybody all the great things that we encountered today.
indeed. Okay,
Okay.
do that and I'll see you in the morning.
Sounds good.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.